Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Democracy 3 Africa. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and today we are continuing as Mauritius, and, things seem to be going pretty darned well. Apart from this whole obesity nonsense, which seems to be happening, yeah, I mean, this was the major issue with implementing agriculture subsidies, is because it's basically fed obesity to the point where if we hadn't introduced it, then obesity probably would never have started. But I'm trying to make sure that the food price comes down, right? I really am. And without getting rid of this water shortage, which I don't think is showing any signs of going away just yet, as soon as we get rid of the water shortage, then absolutely we are going to revoke agriculture subsidies, because it is imperative that we get rid of this this obesity nonsense, giving a little negative to health and a little bump to the amount of money that we're paying to the state health service. Apart from that, though, everything is looking up. Like, things are looking pretty darned good. We're looking good. Everything is pretty happy. Religious membership, which is of course what we are trying to achieve. We're trying to achieve 100% religious membership. Religious membership is pretty impressive. Liberal membership is also starting to trend down. So over the next couple of turns, we're going to see, I think, a very large swing away from liberals and towards religious people. But maybe that's just me. Also, we're kind of still drug addicted. So yeah, about that. Whoops. Kind of got the entire nation drug addicted just so that I didn't piss off the liberals. Was it worth it? Maybe. Oh no, there's a food price crisis. Okay, so GDP down. That's a little bit annoying. Yeah, that is a bit annoying. Did that take away from obesity, though? Holy shit, that actually took away from obesity. How is the water shortage, though? Water shortage is not good enough. The water shortage is far from good. In fact, it is very not good. We need more environmentally friendly policies. That's what we need to do. That's absolutely what we need to do. And you know what? We can totally afford it, because we're running such an unbelievably large surplus that we really shouldn't have any qualms about introducing policies that are, pro-environment or whatever. Yeah, technological. Don't really care about that, to be honest, though. Nature conservation. Holy cow, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. 31% to the environment. Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love it. And a brand new policy as well. Who would have thought? And that was in welfare. So awesome to see that, there's still new policies that we're discovering, which is really fun. Now, there is one of the farming policies. I can't remember what it was. Was it city farms? Might be city farms that, or is it pollution controls? Pollution controls definitely does something for the environment, but I think it hurts GDP, if I can recall. City farms, does this help the environment? No, this is not the one that helps the environment. I knew there was one that helped the environment and one that didn't. We've probably already implemented the one that helped the environment. I can't remember. There was some other policy that was, roughly similar. But, I think we can be happy about that. Unfortunately, the policy that we just introduced, the one about nature conservation, is seriously going to piss off capitalists. However, I guess it's worth it. I guess it must be worth it. Yeah, I mean, is there anything that we can get rid of? We could get rid of corporation tax, actually. Corporation tax would be a good idea to just get rid of. It increases the uncompetitive economy as well. So I think, yeah, next turn we're going to cancel out corporation tax. It's not like we really need the surplus. Like, we've got to think like this, right? We don't need any money. All we need to do is make sure that we're not losing more money than we're making per turn. And even if we are losing a little bit more money than we're making per turn, that's fine, because we can eat into our, pretty substantial reserves at this point. As you can see, they're climbing up at a very rapid rate. So yeah, I'm going to feel totally confident going in and just cancelling corporation tax next turn. Yep, I think that is absolutely the right play, and it's going to make sure that the capitalists are not too pissed off by us. GDP is back up, fluctuating around as per usual. What did that say? The economy is in a deep recession. Yep, the economy's in a deep recession, but let's face it, we're doing really, really well for ourselves. So, I'm totally, totally fine with it being in a deep recession. In fact, it can stay in a deep recession for as long as it bloody well pleases, as long as I don't end my surplus. We're going to get 27 political capital. We're going to go over the cap by 1. Ah, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Uncompetitive economy is showing no signs of actually ending. Let me guess. Productivity is super fucking bad. Yep, productivity is super fucking bad. Yeah, of course, yeah, this drug addiction problem. Not really helping with productivity at all, actually. So, hey-ho. This water shortage is, you know, it's going to end. The nature conservation is going to make it so that the environment probably caps out. So all we need to do is make sure that this water shortage ends pretty pronto, because year upon year upon year, this will get larger and larger and larger, and that'll stop us from ending this water shortage. So we need to just end it right now and be done with it, and then cancel the horrendous agriculture subsidies policy, and fingers crossed the food price will stay low. But also, we're not going to be funding an agriculture policy. That's going to make capitalists kind of a little bit happy. And it's going to stop obesity. So we do have a plan, right? We do absolutely have a plan on what to do. I feel that we should probably just go straight to the next turn. What is this? Extradite terror suspect. Yeah, let's do that. Patriots, not a major fan of us. However, nobody really hates us, which is really, really nice. Patriots do actually, yeah, form a violent group against us. The Patriot Army, as they are known. But honestly, I think we've got a pretty good plan here to solve, you know, the water shortage, which you can see is massively, massively, massively feeding into the food price. Look at the speed of that line. Holy cow. Going all the way down to the food price in the corner. Yeah, we've got a plan to solve obesity, and we've also got a plan to solve the water shortage, because as soon as we can solve the water shortage, we can solve the food price, and then we can solve obesity. Fantastic. Easy, simple, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Good. Okay. What is this? Minister for Industry resigns. Mass urbanization. I had this in the playthrough as Botswana. It doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter. Rural people do turn into the land army if they get violent, but honestly, like, who really gives a shit? Like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It increases poverty by basically a negligible amount, and it pisses rural people off a little bit, and it decreases their income. Who gives a shit? You know, who gives a shit? Real estate bubble, however, though, this could be a problem, and it's probably something that we're going to have to tackle with state housing, which, let me tell you, it's not a policy that I would be absolutely thrilled introducing, because it's a very, very, very expensive policy, and it takes a shit long time to deploy. Yeah, up to 6.1 billion. Holy cow, that's a lot of money. I don't know if we actually want to do it. How's this water shortage coming along? It's going up? Why? Why is the environment going down? It's probably because our GDP got a little bit better. No? That might be it. It might be because our GDP got a little bit better. Yeah, that's annoying. Patriots really, really, really getting pissed off here. Fingers crossed they don't start forming into a group or whatever. That would suck ass. And of course, since one of our chaps resigned, it means we can't get up to the political cap. That sucks, but whatever. Minister for Industry. Minister for Industry. It says economy there. I think that might be a bug. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Minister for Industry. Yeah, I'm just thinking, seeing if that is actually a bug. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let me hire a new person for the economy. And who do we want? Who do we want? Somebody that's decent? Maybe a socialist? Socialists seem to like us. Ah, you're perfect. Thank you. Great. Welcome on board. Socialists flippin' love us, which is awesome. So we've got two options here, right? One, we cancel out corporation tax. Or 2, we introduce state housing and try and solve this issue of the real estate bubble. I don't think we really care about the real estate bubble, to be honest. I mean, it's hurting people a little bit right now, but it's basically hurting nobody. Nobody of real importance. I mean, equality kind of sucks that equality is going to go down a little bit, and it's going to potentially break our egalitarian society. But who really cares? Like, egalitarian society doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal for us. It's not a big deal for us at all. And speaking of egalitarian society, when are we going to introduce faith school subsidies? Pretty soon, I would imagine. School prayers, state religion. Oh my god, we're going to introduce so many awesome new policies. Well, state religion's a new policy. Ban foreign church service. I don't really know what this will do. It could be good for us. Although I think we introduced it in the last episode, actually, if I can recall. Nothing here is racial profiling. Anti-corruption agency. Anti-corruption agency seems like a pretty darn good idea. Torture use, secret courts, compulsory church attendance. Compulsory church attendance seems like a pretty divisive issue. Banning divorce also seems like a pretty divisive issue. Let's not introduce that until we've got the liberals, you know, dead. Well, you know what I mean. Not dead, but just, you know, until we get rid of them. I guess we'll introduce that policy. It'll bring down corruption a little bit. Corruption's already rock bottom. I don't even know why we're bothering to try and reduce corruption. Yeah, that's fine. It works. It works. And it's just to free up a little bit of political capital so that we don't go over the cap. That cap will adjust because we introduced a new Minister for Industry, or, you know, Economic Minister, whatever the heck he actually is. Yeah, alright, great. Let's go to the next turn. See what's going on. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Well, first things first, a Nobel Prize. Very, very nice indeed. Health is down a little bit, thanks to this urban overcrowding. Unemployment seems to be at rock bottom. Crime, rock bottom. Poverty. Poverty is going to go up. So, urban overcrowding, what does this actually do? Our towns and cities are chronically overcrowded. People in urban areas are unable to travel in a timely fashion due to acute congestion of our inner city transport networks. Public services cannot cope with the volume of citizens they are asked to be provided for. An insufficient urban jobs market is raising the poverty rate. Okay, this is a major issue for us, actually. We need to get our infrastructure up and our immigration down, I would think. And that's going to piss off liberals. Yeah, because this is feeding into urban overcrowding and the real estate bubble. Yeah, I think we need to get... It's going to piss off the liberals a lot. I think, you know, I think this is a good shout, though. I think that's a good idea, to just, you know, reduce our immigration. It might not solve the situation, but it might go some way to making a little bit of a difference. So as you can see, urban membership is going up sort of steadily. Telecommuting initiative is actually getting rid of them. Bus subsidies. All right, we're gonna have to cancel bus subsidies because this is actually increasing. Oh man, this is annoying. I guess we'll cancel this policy then if it's increasing urban membership. I guess we need to just, you know, balance it between rural and urban. And that's not something that we're doing at the moment. Yeah, so urbanization. Agricultural efficiency. So the higher the agricultural efficiency, the more people in the urban environment that we have. Well, agriculture subsidies are going to be ending soon, right? So I presume the higher agricultural efficiency that you have, the less people there are that you need to work in, like, the fields. So the less manual labor that you need to really do. And, you know, therefore, yeah, that's just how it works. I quite like this. This reduces urbanism. That's a good thing, I think. Yeah, so I think we can be happy about that. Whoa. Tobacco tax really reduces tobacco usage. Tobacco usage is, like, literally nothing. Seems that people just don't smoke. Huh. Who'd have thought? It's crazy, actually. Yeah, I think this is kind of difficult to deal with, actually. Because this is going to increase poverty, decrease GDP, decrease health, decrease the environment. The environment needs to go well. We need to be having a good time in terms of the environment. So, honestly, this could have come at a better time. I'll be honest. It could have come at a better time. But you know what? At least we had the political capital to get rid of bus subsidies and, you know, start to reallocate our population back to the rural area. Now, agricultural efficiency, which I think is this? No. Which one is agricultural efficiency? I have no idea. I've not yet got used to all the dictatorship. I've not yet got used to all the new bubbles that we've introduced. Economy type. Infrastructure. Agricultural efficiency. Okay, so it's that little tractor thing. Where's the little tractor thing? Ah, tractor thing's over here. Cool. Awesome. The more you know, Potato, the more you know. Rural development grant increases rural membership and it increases GDP, but you know that agricultural efficiency is really, really annoying. I think we should keep policies that do that, though. Okay, so equality is actually hurting. It's actually hurting us because it's making agricultural efficiency go up. Foreign aid received, that's not a big deal. Technology. There's not actually that much we can do about this. And, you know, let's not forget that it is actually reducing poverty by substantial numbers, right? So that's pretty decent. I don't really mind that, to be honest. I don't really mind that. How are these border controls being developed? Okay, they're taking a wee while, but that's fine. That's fine. It'll adjust. Let's go to the next turn. Let's do it. And I imagine that the Liberals are going to get very, very pissed off. GDP zigzagging sort of upwards. I mean, it's trending upwards, which is nice to see. The global economy is actually starting to pick up now, which is great news. We're increasing our surplus to 11.4 billion per turn, which is awesome to see. Nothing major to report here. Nothing major at all. If we have a look at our party membership, yeah, we got literally shit tons of members, and the opponent has got literally 0 members, 0 activists. Wow, holy cow, that is crazy. And we have been at peak popularity for a good time now. This urban overcrowding nonsense. It's not good. Absolutely not good. We don't like to see that. Obesity is continuing to rise. Holy cow. My god. We just need to get the food price down. We need to get the food price down. And the only way that we can do that is get rid of the water shortage. I mean, everything is hinging on this water shortage, which means everything is hinging on the environment. That's basically what it is right now. Everything is hinging on the environment, and that's the only way that we can really get out of this little hole that we've dug ourselves into. Mass urbanization. I really hope that this is going to go down. I really, really do. I don't think agricultural efficiency is going to go down, but I think that we have a good chance of reducing urbanization through there is one way of doing it. There is immigration. Yeah, immigration. Does that affect that does I'm sure immigration affected urbanization. I'm sure immigration affected something in there. I can't really remember off the top of my head what it actually was. In fact, you know what? We could in fact check. Okay, so this actually, it affects the urban overcrowding. That's what it affected. So it affected the urban overcrowding and also the real estate bubble, which is what we're really gunning to get rid of. I mean, the urban overcrowding is hurting us where it really, really hurts. You know, it's reducing our GDP, it's increasing poverty, it's increasing crime, it's increasing violent crime, it's decreasing health, and it's decreasing the environment. The environment is really the key one here. Like, without the environment getting better, that means the water shortage can't end. And without the water shortage ending, then, you know, we're basically screwed. We need to make it end. We've got a couple of turns towards the election. I don't know when we're going to end, but, you know, hey-ho. I don't know how long our presidency is, but I'm sure there is a way of checking. The executive term length, five term length. We could increase that term length should we want to. Might be something that we can consider in the next episode. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. This has been Democracy 3 as Mauritius. Until next time, folks. Bye.